What's going on, guys? YJ Power coming at you again. I say again, it's been a long ass time since I uploaded a video, and I apologise for that, but you know, I just finished my exams, back at college, getting into the whole process again. You know, just being at college itself just drains the fuck out of you. You have no idea. But anyway, I'm back again. Hopefully this time for good. I'm looking, you know, to really get back into this. You know, this is something I've really wanted to do for ages, as I've mentioned in some of my other videos. And yeah, so again, like I did with the first video I ever did, I had a simple battle against my friend, just, you know, to try and get me started and to try and get me back into this process again. I've actually challenged one of my friends to another VGC 2013 battle. I'm actually going to hope to do a whole new, look at that little fire monkey go. Yeah, I'm actually hoping to do a whole video on how my VGC campaign went. It didn't go too well, but nonetheless, this was the team that I used. And to this day, I still think it's a kick-ass team. It's one of the best teams I've made, and it basically comes down to how well you play. So yeah, I'm playing with my good friend Mike. To VGC 2013 video. Neither of us have played in absolutely ages, actually, since the VGC 2013 Nationals in Birmingham. He did do better than me. He won 6 for 3, and I only won 5 for 4. Yeah, so yeah, you can see the team preview, you see the 4 Pokemon that we both ended up choosing, and let the battle begin. So as you slightly saw from that team preview, I did decide to lead with my Tornadus and my Salamence, and I've actually gone through a few teams, and the fact that we are battling each other and we kind of know what each other's teams are makes the battle a whole lot more interesting, you know, just because we know each other's teams, and it's trying hard to predict what they're predicting and predict. I don't know, it's just, but yeah, it's a good battle. So I lead with my Salamence and my Defiant Tornadus. He leads with his Landorus and his Latios. I know for a fact that his Landorus is Scarfed, and through some of the teams that I've made in the past, he actually thinks that my Salamence is Scarfed as well. But this is actually a bulky Salamence, so again, I'll talk about him probably in my next video. And 3 of the Pokemon that he has in his team do have Intimidate, so I'm going to take full advantage of that and lead with my Tornadus, who's going to get the Defiant boost from the Intimidate. This is an amazing set I've used. A physical attacking Tornadus did so much work for me on my VGC campaign. And just look at this, the +1 attack, stab, acrobatics, flying gem boosters, straight up Oko is that Landorus, and that is why Incarnate is better than Therian. Or is it Therian? I don't know. So yeah, straight up on the first turn, I kill his Landorus with my Tornadus, and he's going to bring in his Hitmontop now. As I said, half of his team does have that Intimidate ability, so I am going to get another attack raise from that on my Tornadus, whilst my Salamence doesn't mind too much being the special attacker. Predicting the fake out on my Salamence so he can go for the Ice Beam on it and kill it. I switch out into my Cresselia, but he actually goes for the fake out on my Tornadus. Again, good play on his half. I probably should have seen that coming, seeing as though my Tornadus is the bigger threat at this stage, being at the mighty +2 attack. But nonetheless, I bring in my Cresselia, who can easily take any hit for absolute days, as he just simply protects with his Latios, perhaps predicting the Draco Meteor. And so yeah, next turn out, I'm going to go for the Psyshock on his Hitmontop. He's going to do a lot more damage. It's why you want to have Psyshock instead of Psychic on the Cresselia, because Hitmontops are more specially defense orientated. So it's going to hit him on the defense side, it's going to hit him hard, and he's going to hit me hard back with a close combat, which is going to kill my Tornadus. So yeah, again, my opponent making all the right predictions, predicting the acrobatics on his Latios, predicting that and protecting, and killing off my Tornadus. That's near enough my most valuable Pokemon gone, which was kind of quite bad, really. So I'm bringing my Mamoswine now, who's an absolute brute. I predict the move on my Mamoswine as he goes for the Draco. And he actually protects with his Hitmontop as well as I go for the Psyshock, so nothing really happens that turn, but we now know for a fact that his Latios can't protect on the next turn, and neither can my Mamoswine. So I'm going to stay in now because this is actually a focus Sash Mamoswine. That late game Sash doing work for my team. as he goes for the Draco Meteor. Easily going to take out my Mamoswine, but as I said, I am focus sashed, so it's going to bring me down to the 1 HP, where I can then easily Oko back with the Icicle Spear. Now, funny thing, well, it's not really funny, but I had quite a bit of like contemplation over using Icicle Crash or Icicle Spear. I actually had Icicle Crash at the Nationals, and that was a bit of a misplay. Icicle Spear is a lot better for against substitute Pokemon, as well as the multi-scale Dragonite. But again, it doesn't really matter now, as I do get the crit. I don't really think that mattered. You know, I could have got a third Icicle Spear, but I didn't, as I killed him with the crit. So again, Mamoswine doing work, and he's now down to his last 2 Pokemon, which is his Sizzle and his Hitmontop. And one of the main reasons I switched my Salamence out earlier is for this Sizzle. Steel types have proved to be very problematic for my team if I don't send out Heatran, or if Heatran dies. So yeah, the reason I say that is because my Salamence has the Fire type move, which is going to hit for ×4, super effective on his Sizzle. And he's going to go for the Bug Bite, which is going to hit for a huge amount of damage. Doesn't quite kill my Cresselia. He does get the Citrus Boost, which steals my Citrus Berry with the Bug Bite, which is why Sizzle is easily the best counter to Cresselia. Or even the Unnerved Tyranitar is quite good. I have used him quite a bit in the past as well. I'm getting quite behind on the gameplay actually. So yeah, if you didn't really tell what happened, he's down to his last 2 Pokemon. I've still got 3. Both mine are on like -3 HP. I go for the Ice Shard on his Hitmontop, but he protects, and he's then able to kill me off with the Bullet Punch from the Sizzle. So yeah, I'm trying to double up and kill that Hitmontop. I know that I can easily kill the Sizzle with the Salamence. The reason I want to try and kill the Hitmontop fast is because of the off chance that the Hitmontop has the Wide Guard, and I can't actually remember if his Pokemon, if his Hitmontop does carry it or not. He goes for Protect with the Sizzle, which kind of tells me that his Hitmontop isn't going to carry the Wide Guard, as his Hitmontop doesn't actually go for it either. So I do manage to get the Heat Wave off. It doesn't quite kill the Hitmontop, and I go for the Skill Swap on my own Salamence. This is another great little gimmick that my Cresselia does carry. I used it a couple of times, and again, it really catches your opponents off guard. You don't see it happen very often. And what that has done is, when you swap abilities, the ability reactivates that turn as well. So I actually managed to get another Intimidate off on his 2 Pokemon, meaning now that his Sizzle and his Hitmontop are at -2 attack. So the moves are going to do jack shit. And now he actually does show me that he has the Wide Guard, which is going to be a bit annoying for me, because my Heat Wave isn't going to hit. Wide Guard is a move that protects both your Pokemon from all moves that are spread. And of course Heat Wave is a spread move because it hits both Pokemon. But again, I'm easily able to kill off his Hitmontop with the Psyshock from the Cresselia, and I was down to his last Pokemon, which is his Scizor at -2 attack, and that's good game, Mike. I'm easily able to kill him off with a Heat Wave. But yeah, this probably wasn't one of the best games both of us has had. In fact, there wasn't really much prediction entirely going on, but where there was, it did help. But I think at the end of the day, it came down to who brought the best 4 Pokemon, and that proved to be me. So unlucky, Mike. So yeah, thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Comment, favourite, all that good shit. As I said, I am looking to get a few more videos out this week, and try and get a bit more consistency with my uploads. So my name's Youngster J-Pan. One last thing, Mike's a fucking hero and deserves to be knighted. Sweet.